Last year, I became addicted to fishing again. Addicted to the sights, sounds, and the bites. Kayak tournaments are decided by length of fish, not weight. So this year, I became addicted to the pursuit of inches. Good morning, guys. Morning of day one, States. Let's see how it goes today. Wind's whipping. For this lake, it's pushing. So we're gonna kind of play that. Kind of going with the plan that I had in my head a week ago. So we're gonna try and see if we can get at least five early. Then it's just kind of messing around for the rest of the day. So we'll see. It's gonna be tough. It's gonna be a tough bite. But about 20 minutes till first launch, so just gonna kind of get going. Just kind of waiting to just put in, and then off we go to spot one. And it's go time. Lines in. Stop staring at this. $17.25. There's big ones here. There's one of them. Alright. 14 3/4. Get the smaller. Good bird. Good bird. Come on. Come on. Come on. Yes. 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 Eat it. Eat it. Stare at it. Eat it. Don't touch it. You're just gonna eyeball it all the way down, huh? That's a nice one. Get off me. Get off me. Much nicer. Yes. That is the kind of one I've been waiting to get. Holy sh**. 20 and a half. Thanks, baby. Bye-bye. Need one more? 15. Worked it. Right. Fluky fluke. That'll help. Pretty little cool black spot on this one. 15 1/4. Half an inch up to it. White it. Oh, please. No, it didn't. Oh my goodness. Please sink faster. Must sink faster. Oh, these are big. Well, good morning, everybody. Currently motoring out to my first spot where I want to start day 2 here. Day 1 ended a little early, but I hope I managed the water pretty good. So we'll see how today goes. Hopefully I can repeat, maybe improve a little bit what I did yesterday. Yeah, here we go. About a minute to go to first cast. Just kind of checking. I'm still off where I really wanted to start. And that's on purpose. I just don't want to roll right up on them just yet. I have a feeling they're still going to be there. Whether they'll actually bite this time. I have a cough. I feel good though. I got like the drowsy meds. Oh my god, that knocked me right out. It is time. And guess what? I think they're still there. Some of them are still there. This is a giant, guys. This is a big one. This is not a drum. I'm shocked. Oh, this is a big one. Oh my god. Holy it's a smallmouth! It's a smallmouth! That is a 19 3/4 inch smallmouth. My goodness. Never would have guessed in a million years that would have happened. Just starting to pull in. Oh my god, guys. You could see what's underneath this dock right now. I got another smallmouth, guys. Right in that corner. Yeah, we're 14 3/4. $12. 13.75. Feels better. It is better. Maybe I won't leave. 15 and a half. That's my fifth fish. Well, not quite the second day I was hoping for, but it was enough. Got the job done. Between both of those days, I was seeing some giants. There were some big fish around there, but the problem was the bite window was literally right in that morning where you could really it was very easy to catch. You had a better chance of catching the bigger ones right first thing in the morning. Of course, it was all on this one dock. I'll talk about that in a second. But I would see these really big ones, but I could not, for the life of me, could not get them to bite. It was tough. I tried so many different things. I even tried the fuzzy dice on a drop shot. No, wouldn't even sniff it. The wacky rig or nose hooking a fluke was the only other thing that they would even eyeball. There was on the second day there was one that was sitting on this piece of structure, and it was sitting there it was there in the morning. I would come back and it would still be sitting there, and the only thing, as soon as I put a nose hook fluke on there, as soon as that thing hit the water, it just turned and went vertical, and I could see how big it was. It was a giant, and very well might have been the largemouth I caught from the day before. Don't know, but it was big. And nope, wouldn't eat it. They were some of them, the back half of Saturday, started doing the thing where they bit half the bait, but not the bait with the hook. So then I immediately stopped throwing to those fish when they started doing that, because I was like, no, we're just going to do that once, and that's enough. But that dock that I was on, the one dock that produced for me, what was interesting and why I had live scope on and I was looking underneath this dock was trying to just pick where these fish were, instead of just because I couldn't stand up and physically see because the wind was moving, and if I didn't stay on the pedals, I'd get out of position real fast and just drift right away. So I couldn't stand up to actually look underneath the dock or anything like that. So that's where live scope kind of came in. And what was really cool on Sunday, and I've heard that the largemouth on this, or the bass on this lake, do this, and they do this in other spots too, but for some reason on this lake they like to do this, where they move, they'll rotate. And it was really cool is that Sunday morning after I caught that smallmouth was I literally watched, and you can hear my reaction, I actually watched one group of fish that was on the dock I was fishing and throwing at leave, and then another group pulled up. Literally watched it go down and watched fish kind of cruise past, and there were some big ones in there. Again, couldn't get them to bite. They weren't staying there. And it was tough. That lake's tough. But those 2 days were the best days, technically, the best days of bass fishing, numbers-wise, size-wise, that I've had on that lake. I've been fishing on that lake a couple times previously, earlier in this year, where there was one day where I only caught two bass, and I was there for 8 hours. And there's some days I didn't catch any. I got completely skunked. So the fact that I was able to dial in on this dock and this piece of structure and get it done, yeah, and be NYKBF's first ever Rookie of the Year. I know it's my second year tournament fishing, but only for this year, and this year alone they're doing this where they're actually opening it up. They opened it up to the second year guys that joined and started fishing last year. The only time they're going to do this, got it done. And big shout out to Brandon Payne. Dude is a stick. Him and I were going back and forth all year. It came down literally to this tournament, and it came down to I pretty much sealed it. The second fish I caught and landed after that smallmouth on day 2. That's what did it. But again, went into it. I needed 10. Just needed 10 and loaded it out. The other addition to this, I finished 15th for states. Not quite the finish I was hoping for. After day 1, I was in the top 10. That 15th finish replaces one of my the last spring tournament where I didn't do so hot. So what that ended up giving me is an 8th place AOY overall AOY finish, and I earned my spot at the 2nd annual New York Kayak Invitational to fish for a team NYKBF. So what this is basically there's 6 clubs in New York State. The top 10 anglers from each of these clubs all meet up on a body of water, and they duke it out, both as a team and individually. So these are the 60 of the best in New York, and I get to go fish it. So bonus derb, that's coming up next. Bonus derb for this one, and then that'll be that. Wrap it up. 2024 is all done. Then it's on to deer season and filming the fall season 6. So, as always, thank you guys for watching. I'm Ian, and I'll see you guys on the next one.